Think about the last dollar bill you held in your hand. Maybe you bought a cup of coffee or a magazine. Maybe you used it to buy a lottery ticket. Hey, you never know. Ever wonder where that dollar has been? It's probably passed through more hands than you can imagine. That single dollar bill is part of a much larger story, a journey that takes it from the halls of government to the cash registers of countless businesses and back again. This is the secret life of money, the story of how that dollar and trillions like it keep the U.S. economy humming. It's a story of banks and businesses, consumers and central bankers, all playing a part in this intricate financial dance. It's a story that helps us understand not just where our money goes, but also the forces that shape our economic lives. In this essay, we're going to follow the life of a single dollar bill as it travels through the American economy. We'll see how it's created, how it circulates, and the crucial role it plays in our everyday lives. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a fascinating journey. One that will take us from the bustling streets of New York City to the quiet corridors of power in Washington, D.C., all through the humble dollar bill. Our dollar's journey begins not in some high-tech bank vault, but in a place that might surprise you, a government printing press. The Bureau of Engraving and Printing, part of the U.S. Treasury Department, is responsible for manufacturing all those crisp bills we use every day. The process is surprisingly complex, involving specialized paper, intricate designs, and multiple layers of security features to prevent counterfeiting. Each bill is a testament to the precision and artistry of the people who make them. Once printed, those new dollars are bundled up and shipped off to the Federal Reserve, often called the Fed for short. The Fed is the central bank of the United States, and it plays a vital role in managing the country's money supply. Think of it as the banker's bank. The Fed distributes these new dollars to commercial banks across the country. These banks then put the money into circulation, making it available to businesses and consumers like you and me. And that's how a brand new dollar bill, fresh off the printing press, eventually ends up in your wallet, ready to begin its own economic adventure. Now that our dollar is out in the wild, let's see how it circulates through the economy. Imagine you take that dollar to your local coffee shop and buy a cup of Joe. What happens next? The coffee shop owner now has your dollar. They might use it to pay their employees, buy more coffee beans, or pay their rent. Each time the dollar changes hands, it represents a transaction, a small but vital part of the economy in action. This flow of money, from consumers to businesses and back again, is what keeps the economy going. It's how we pay for goods and services, create jobs, and generate economic growth. The faster this money circulates, the more active and dynamic the economy becomes. Of course, not all transactions involve physical cash these days. We use credit cards, debit cards, and online payment systems more than ever before. But even in our increasingly digital world, the underlying principle remains the same. Money is flowing, facilitating trade and commerce. Section 4. The Fed's Balancing Act, keeping the dollar strong. As our dollar continues its journey, it's important to remember that there's a powerful force behind the scenes, the Federal Reserve. The Fed plays a critical role in maintaining the stability and value of the dollar. One of the Fed's primary responsibilities is controlling inflation. Inflation is a general increase in the prices of goods and services, which can erode the purchasing power of your dollar. To keep inflation in check, the Fed uses a variety of tools, most notably interest rates. By adjusting interest rates, the Fed can influence how much money banks lend out, which in turn affects the overall money supply. It's a delicate balancing act requiring careful monitoring of economic data and a steady hand on the monetary policy levers. The Fed's decisions have a ripple effect throughout the economy, impacting everything from mortgage rates to the stock market. So the next time you hear about the Fed raising or lowering interest rates, remember that it has a direct impact on the value of that dollar in your pocket. Section 5. The Digital Revolution, Plastic, Pixels, and the Future of Money. Our dollar has come a long way since it left the printing press. It's changed hands countless times, fueled economic activity, and been carefully managed by the Federal Reserve. But now, our dollar is facing a new frontier, the digital revolution. Increasingly, we're living in a cashless society. We swipe credit cards, tap our phones, and make online payments, often without ever touching physical currency. This shift towards digital transactions is transforming the way money moves. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are another intriguing development in the world of money. These decentralized digital currencies operate independently of governments and central banks, posing both opportunities and challenges to the traditional financial system. It's too early to say whether cryptocurrencies will eventually replace traditional currencies like the dollar, but their emergence highlights the rapid pace of innovation in the financial world. Our dollar, once a tangible symbol of economic power, is now increasingly represented by ones and zeros, its future intertwined with the digital revolution. Section 6. The world's currency, the dollar's global reach. Our dollar's journey isn't confined to the borders of the United States. In fact, the US dollar plays an outsized role in the global economy. It's the most widely traded currency in the world, used for everything from international trade to foreign exchange reserves. When countries do business with each other, they often use US dollars to settle their transactions. This is because the dollar is seen as a stable and reliable currency backed by the economic might of the United States. The dollar's status as a global reserve currency gives the United States a unique position in the world economy. It allows the U.S. to borrow money at lower interest rates and gives it significant influence over international financial markets. However, this privileged status also comes with responsibilities. The U.S. must manage its economy responsibly to maintain the dollar's stability and global standing. The world is watching, and the dollar's fate is intertwined with the economic fortunes of the United States. Section 7. The enduring power of the dollar. As we've seen, the journey of a single dollar bill is a microcosm of the vast and complex U.S. economy. From its humble beginnings at the printing press to its role in global finance, the dollar is a powerful symbol of American economic might. Despite the rise of digital currencies and the ever-changing landscape of the global economy, the dollar remains the world's most important currency. Its stability, its widespread use, and the trust it inspires make it an indispensable part of the global financial system. So, the next time you hold a dollar bill in your hand, take a moment to appreciate its journey and its enduring power. It's a reminder that even the smallest unit of currency can have a profound impact on our lives and the world around us. The story of the dollar is far from over, and its future promises to be just as fascinating as its past.